This is Kurt DeVille with Kind of Punch Boxing News, and I got some new news for you concerning Manny Pacquiao. You know, he has a lot of recent random things that happened to his career lately. He went to the polls recently after, I guess, hearing from the social media, the public, that no one had any interest of him fighting Jeff Horn. So out of reflex, I believe, he went to the social media and asked the public who they wanted him to fight. And, they voted for Amir Khan. So negotiations started with Amir Khan. Everything looked good. Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao decided and went verbally, publicly stated that the fight is on, The venue hasn't been set, but it looks like the fight's happening. Now the fight's not happening due to Bob Arum. He states that there's the money that was supposed to be put up for the fighters is not there. So Bob Arum now is rehashing the same old bullshit about a possible fight with Jeff Horn. Now, I guess the more you say Jeff Horn, the more you know who the hell he is. But the truth of the matter is, we've never seen him fight. I've never seen Jeff Horn fight. I've seen some clips and I was just not impressed, and if that's Bob Arum's intention to get Manny Pacquiao, one of the best fighters, 8-division world champion, easy fights, he should just retire, and stick to his day job, which is the senator or congressman of the Philippines, right? I think that he should be better. I'm not really big on politics, but that's his job and that's what he should be doing. Because for him fighting Jeff Horn, he's just wasting time. And when I mean wasting time, if he goes out there and blows out Jeff Horn in 2 or 3 rounds, guess what? He still wasted 6 to 8 weeks in training camp. That's just time wasted, where he could be training for another person, another fighter, another elite fighter. And I think Manny Pacquiao he can beat all these fighters. Thurman, Porter, Brook, Spence. I don't know about Spence. He hasn't been tested yet. We'll find out soon enough about Spence, if he could take on Spence. But the thing is, knowing Bob Arum, he more than likely won't. And Bob Arum has stated recently also that a fight would be better than Khan for the likes of Adrian, Broner, and Terrence Crawford. Well, Terrence Crawford, his name had popped up enough, a lot before. So my thing is, again, Manny Pacquiao has nothing else to prove. He's just wasting time fighting guys. Let's say he fights Jeff Horn and fights this motherfucker 12 rounds. That's just more time, more wear and tear on your body. He's 38 years old. It's a blessing. It's a phenomenon that he's still fighting at this elite level, because all the wars and the fights that he had, people say he was juicing or whatever. You got a lot of Flomos and a lot of other people that in Floyd Mayweather's defense, like he needs a jury, but in his defense, they will say, oh, Manny Pacquiao was juicing. But I mean, he's still fast. He's still quick. He takes testing. So I look at that as just some haterade. You know what I mean? But he would be no different from Floyd Mayweather fighting Jeff Horn. So if he allows Bob Arum to talk him into taking a bout with Jeff nobody-ass Horn, he's no different from Mayweather when Mayweather took Berto. In fact, he's worse, because at least we knew who Berto was. We knew who the hell that guy was. He's the same guy that got beat by Victor Ortiz, Soto Caras, and Robert Guerrero. And Floyd fought Robert Guerrero. I think that was the reason for him fighting Guerrero, because Berto was an opponent when he was undefeated that Floyd was interested in fighting. He just picked up where he left off, by fighting him at the end. And a lot of people were pissed off about that, including myself, because the kind of skills that Mayweather possessed, he didn't need to take an easy ride out. That's just how I look at it. If you got Achilles-like defenses, and if you're a defensive, boxing magician, Why would you go out fighting Andre Berto? And no disrespect to Andre Berto. He's a good fighter, but he wasn't the most dangerous fighter at the time. Thurman was. Laura was. One of those guys that'll make you say, oh, shit. You know what I mean? That's what you want to hear. Those are the type of fights you want to see, not the shit that he gave us. And if Manny Pacquiao, back to him, if he does the same thing and hides behind the fact that Bob Arum wants him to push that Jeff Horn fight, because it was Manny's decision at the end of the day, you know, to put that poll on there. You know what I mean? So he has his own pull and he has his own influence too, you know, because he has a day job at the end of the day. He could leave boxing and never come back. And I would be happy with his career. You know, look what he did to Timothy Bradley the third time. You know, Brandon Rios, Jesse Vargas. You know, he dropped Jesse Vargas down. So, you know, people say, oh, Pac-Man don't have that power. I mean, he's still dropping people. You understand? He's still moved up to that weight class to fight these guys. But he's still fighting at the elite level. That's why it's not fair to Manny Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather Jr. to be fighting guys they have no business being in the ring with. If you're going to get knocked out, you get knocked out because a guy was just as tough and you took the fight because you had balls. That means you wanted to fight the best because you claimed to be the best. If you got knocked the fuck out, obviously you're not the best no more. Someone else is, or someone else, you know, this is boxing. One punch can change anything. But the fact of the matter is you chose to fight the best. Not Jeff Horn, not Andre Berto that had 3 losses at the time. None of that, you know. And, you know, and as far as Terrence Crawford, I don't even see that fight happening, you know, or the Adrian Broner. However, I would like to see Pac-Man fight Adrian Broner. That would be it would sell. It would be a good fight, and a lot of people would come to see that, you know, in the boxing community and a lot of others, because Adrian Broner, you know, he has his own following. You know, he's like that quote unquote Mayweather's baby brother, you know, and that could possibly lead into a fight after Floyd beats the shit out of Conor McGregor. He could fight Pacquiao again if Pacquiao goes in there and pulls a fucking Hector and a Patroclus, you know what I mean, and whoops that ass and, you know, decapitates Broner, you know. Well, that could lure the part 2 fight back in with Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, you know. So who knows? The possibilities are endless, you know. So because that's what happened with Maidana, you know. He picked Maidana because, you know, supposedly, oh, he beat my little brother's ass, or, you know, I got to get revenge. I got to avenge, you know, my little baby brother or whatever, which was Adrian Broner at the time before they fell out slightly, right? So, but a lot of people are going to get pissed off about what I want to say, but I mean, who cares? I don't care. You know, Manny Pacquiao should retire. He has nothing else to prove. He should be a senator or a congressman, you know, whatever his job title is in the Philippines. He should take that job seriously. Stop trying to give people the death penalty. That shit ain't cool. You know, you're not stoning people to death, right? For drugs and other things of that nature. You know, that's some weird shit, but I'm talking about boxing, right? So, I feel that Manny Pacquiao, as it is an elite fighter, is one of the best pound for pound, you know, and he should be fighting the best guys, you know. And if you feel that you can't compete with the best guys, retire. But that's it. That's me wrapping it up on it. You guys tell me what you think about the whole ordeal. Should he fight Crawford? Should he fight Broner? You know, or should he fight Khan later on in the year? Or should he fight Jeff Horn? You guys tell me what you think. But anyway, this is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and you guys been counterpunched. Peace.